What's going on, beautiful people? It's RexTheGreat, aka your friendly neighborhood comic enthusiast, and we are back. Now, I'm proud to say it's been a long time coming, but we finally got a new episode of Goats and Goofies. We got the Lobo edition this time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to be talking about the main man himself. Now, before we get too deep into it, I want to go ahead and say drop a like if you're enjoying the content, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking. If you got any thoughts or any conversations you want to start about Lobo or anything comic related, let me know down below. Always reply and drop a sub if you want to become one of the greats. We will always welcome you with open arms. We're on that road to 200 and we're almost there. We cover a whole lot of comic book stuff, so drop that sub if that's your thing. Now, let's go ahead and get into it. So like I said, we got Lobo, the main man. I mean, what can I say? If you don't know, he's practically immortal. The man is banned from Heaven and Hel, so you can't send him nowhere. Can't send him nowhere. And even if you would try to, he can regenerate from like a drop of blood. Like, the man is on his Wolverine type time, and like is honestly crazy. And I mean, like, if you really want to think about it, you can name anybody from like the Justice League, like anybody from DC. He's pretty much fought him already. He's already ran the fade with anybody you can think of. He's already done it. I mean, just to even say about how crazy his stories get sometimes. The man became the Pope. If you don't believe me, bam, there it is. The man became the Pope. Like, he was literally like in space and became the Pope of like this church that prays like a fish. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Just know he became the Pope for a little bit too. But without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into the moments. We got 3 moments here. For moment 1, we got Lobo gets a contract to take down Santa Claus. Yes, you heard me, Santa Claus. So start this off, we got Lobo. He chilling, doing his day-to-day, living his life, doing his Lobo thing. And he gets a call. He get a call to do this job. So Lobo got to pull up to this bar, figure out who this dude is that wants him to do the job, see who he got to take down, see what he got to do to get this bag. Because that's what Lobo about. Lobo trying to get that money, and whatever he got to do, he gonna take him down to get that bag. So Lobo pull up to the bar and everything, right? So Lobo get in there and find out that it's an extremely drunk Easter bunny. The Easter bunny was in there calling Lobo. So the Easter bunny was like, yo, I'm gonna need you to take out Santa Claus, man, because like Christmas getting a little too big, man. And like, he was basically thinking that like the other holidays don't get enough love and they can't compete with how crazy Christmas is. And he was like, nah, Santa head getting a little too big with this whole Christmas stuff. Like, it's just taking over every holiday. So Easter Bunny was like, nah, we got to get him up out of there. And then, through conversation and everything, Lobo was like, he ain't even get me nothing I wanted for Christmas, now that I think about it. But that ain't even enough to make Lobo go do it for free. Lobo was like, nah, I need that bag though. You got to tell me how much you gonna pay me to get this done. So after they work out the details and everything, Easter Bunny tell him about the bag. Lobo like, I bet. So Lobo dip out. Lobo go pull up to wherever he keep his stuff at. And this man go get every gun he went and got every gun he's ever had in his life. This man went there strapped, like he was not playing. So boom. So Lobo go get right. And then Lobo pull up to the North Pole to go stalk out the workshop, right? So he just looking at the workshop and everything, and he see 2 elves standing outside, and he like, you only got 2 guards at the gate? Like, I guess he thought nobody would pull up, but whatever. So Lobo take out these 2 guards immediately. I mean, no hesitation. He dropped the 2 guards at the gate and just pulled straight up. I mean, he walked inside like, I don't care, I'm here. Like, I don't care, I'm here. So all the elves inside like, oh snap, who this? Like, nah, that ain't sliding. So all of the elves up North Pole on them immediately. I mean, they all, no hesitation. Like, this is crazy. I never expected this, but they all up North Pole, right? So Lobo like, what y'all about to do with that? And all the elves went to shoot. Come to find out, unfortunately for them, they all had toy guns. Now, on the opposite side of that, Lobo, with his real guns, decided that he won't waste no more time. And I mean, Lobo just took out every elf in there. He wasn't hesitating. He wasn't playing. Just no wasting time. He took out every elf in there. And I wish I could put up these panels, but honestly, it's way too brutal for me to put these panels up. I'm not even joking. Like, it's honestly insane how brutal this got. So I'm gonna just put the aftermath right here, boom, and y'all can look at the just pile of bodies that Lobo left behind him as he's out there singing. So after all of that, after he just slaughtered the whole workhouse, he finally pull up on the big man himself. He finally gets to see Santa. And I mean, Santa is looking absolutely beastly right there. And I mean, for whatever reason, he got a pet gorilla too. I mean, I don't know why he got that, but he got that. So they start going at it because I mean, Santa obviously know what he there for. He just took out his whole workplace. So they start going at it, and I mean, they going crazy. I mean, they got a brawl going. Like it ain't nothing to joke about. Like, they really throwing hands in there. I mean, it's starting to look like a Kimbo Slice fight in that joint. Like Santa lost an eye, dog. Like, it started to get bad for the boy Santa Claus. But Santa's still throwing them hands, though. I ain't gonna act like Santa not holding his own, but you're going up against the main man Lobo. And when you're going up against the main man Lobo, eventually you're going to end up with your head cut off. He decapitated Santa Claus right there, and it was nothing he could do. He laid him out. He laid him out right there. And I mean, to make matters worse, after he took out Santa like that and all of his helpers, he looked at the naughty and nice list and was like, I got an idea. This man stole the sleigh. Hijacked the reindeers, and took the sleigh on a joyride to drop bombs on whoever, because why not? Because it's Lobo, dog. Because it's Lobo, and why not? So that's the first moment. For the second moment, it's gonna be him growing up. That's crazy, right? The second craziest moment is just him growing up. So he grew up on this planet called Zarnia, right? And the moral of this point is he slaughtered basically his entire people. I mean, I'm not joking with you. He basically slaughtered his entire populace. And for why? One, because he felt like it. And two, you know what I'm saying, his species, like, just a little info, his species are pretty much like peaceful people, and that's boring to him. So you gotta go. In his mind, you gotta go. I mean, you know what I'm saying? 1 + 1 = 2 to him. That's what. And then it's like, in like some cases, he wanted to just be like unique or whatever. But like, yeah, basically he just didn't care, and he was like, I'm tired of whatever. Y'all gotta go. So to start it off, we have him being born. Let's just start there. Him being born. The nurse pulled him out, and immediately, frame one of life. This man bit the fingers off of the nurse. Frame one of life. Bit the fingers off of the nurse. I mean, how do you explain this? I mean, so, of course, this man grew up to be a menace. I mean, just look at Kid Lobo right here. I mean, obviously a menace. He already got the hook and chain and a motorcycle. What is he, like 8? He's like 8 or whatever, right? It can't be more than 10. This man has a motorcycle already. It's just insane. But all of this leads to the point where he decides he's about to wipe out millions of his own people. So basically, he unleashed a swarm of like killer insects carrying like some crazy disease on his own planet. I mean, his old teachers, his neighbors, just anybody, because like, fuck it. Like, so this thing literally wiped out, like, I think it said like 5 million people, like, on his own planet, like and then he just left and was like, I'm out. I'm about to do this everywhere else. I mean, the man is honestly deranged. He has problems. Honestly, he has severe problems. But he's one of the most badass people I've ever seen on a comic page. It's honestly crazy. So next moment, our third and final moment, our big moment. We have Lobo taking down the entire Justice League. I mean, hell, fuck it. Not the entire, the whole DC universe, basically. This is his Deadpool kills the Marvel universe. This is Lobo. Lobo kills the DC universe, basically. And it's quick. It's a quick little story, but he basically takes out everybody. So we're going to start here where Lobo, he already took out Flash. I mean, he already took down Flash in a gruesome way. I'm not going to show it because it's gruesome. But just know he put that, you can honestly see it here, but I'm not going to show what happened in the previous panel. But he put that chain through his head. He put that hook through his head, man. So he took out Flash. And let's just go ahead and get out the way. Flash is a goofy. We've already covered Flash in our previous embarrassing moments videos. We already know Flash is a goofy on this channel. So we get there and he's celebrating his win with a 6-way. I don't know if y'all are counting these women on this page, but he is celebrating his victory over the Flash with a 6-way. Gotta respect it. The man's is getting cheeks. I mean, it's insane. He's getting cheeks. Gotta respect it. So during his time of celebration, he gets approached by a strange man, right? And the guy asked him, he's like, hey, look, I got a job for you. You feel me? And we already know based on the first moment where he took out Santa Claus because somebody said they had a job for him, he not about to turn this down no matter what it is. So the dude is like, hey, look, I got a job for you, you know what I'm saying? And Lobo like, all right, what you got? So the dude like, I'm going to need you to take out all the heroes. And Lobo is like, I already took out Flash, so I'm already one in. Might as well go for everybody else. So Lobo agrees, they shake hands, and then boom. So Lobo is off. So next on his hit list is sadly my shorty Big Barter. I can't even show the panel. I can't even bring myself to show her getting dropped off. But she got dropped off. And then next up is the boy Martian Manhunter now. He dropped off Martian Manhunter. Yes, he did. As we know, the Martian weakness is fire. So he basically just throws a grenade at him. That jump blows up. And he gets caught on fire instantly, immediately, frame one. Caught on fire. And Martian Manhunter don't know what to do. If you catch Martian Manhunter on fire, that's pretty much GG Rap's good game. So Martian Manhunter is on fire. And to add insult to injury, while he's pleading out in agony, I mean, Lobo just walks up and lights his cigar with the flames that are taking his life currently. The man is a problem. He's an issue. He's an issue to anybody he's around, and I don't know how we deal with it. So boom. Now we got 3 bodies. We got Flash, we got Big Barter, and we got Martian Manhunter. We just dropped him off immediately. So now he's like, all right, bet I'm about to dip out. I gotta go find more people to drop off. So that's when he gets pulled up by the boy Superman, the powerhouse himself. Superman. And it's the 90s. Gotta go ahead and get that out of the way. It's the 90s. So he is in his pure energy form, but that is another story for another day. But either way, this is a crazy fight. I mean, they going at it, like back and forth going at it. But unfortunately for Superman, Lobo had a bomb that converts sentient energy into explosions because 90s comics. And explosions are cool. So boom. So Superman dies right here. So Superman gets taken out. And at that moment, all hope is pretty much lost for a lot of people. So the president has to get on and make a national like statement. Like, look, Superman just got bodied. He just got dropped off. We need everybody from every corner of this country to pull up and try to fight Lobo. Because what are we gonna do right now? So Lobo sees this on the TV and was like, oh, you out there talking trash? Nah, not letting it slide. So this man Lobo pull up to the presidential press conference and rock the president because he don't care. He punched him on national TV. And then he got in the camera like, pull up on me. Basically calling out all of the heroes like, look, this shit ain't going how you think it's going to go. Pull up on me. So that's when we get people like Power Girl and everything. My boy Kyle Rayner, shout out my GOAT Green Lantern. He locking in, charging up his ring and everything. And they all getting ready to pull up. So that's when we get to basically all of them pulling up and everything, and we get into this crazy fight. And I mean, he's fighting everybody. I mean, you name it, he's fighting them. Steel, Superboy, Mr. Miracle, Shazam, Plastic Man, which is low-key crazy. That's a DCKO preview right there, low-key. And we got Firestorm, Impulse trying to get back from Flash. Saturn Girl is even there, which is, I rocks with Saturn Girl. She's even there. I mean, just anybody, right? So in the middle of all this, Lobo sneaks into a dark building, right? And all of the heroes follow him in there stupidly. They all follow him and they're like, I can't see anything. So boom. So they all walk in there blindly. And that's when Lobo cuts the lights on them. And then they all find out that he has a warehouse, an entire warehouse stored full of nuclear bombs. Yes, nuclear, an entire warehouse. And they all walked in there. And this man, Lobo, ignites them all at once and blows up everybody, including himself, by the way. I want you to remember, he also blew himself up in this. He blew up everybody. And then he just regenerates like nothing happened. I mean, he literally just brought himself back to life. Because like I said, he's banned from Heaven or Hell, and he can regenerate from a drop of blood. So he just came back because, he's Lobo. So he just took out everybody right there. And he came back, and he's just standing on his pile of bodies in victory. And then that's when we get the strange man from the beginning who comes up to, to make good and make his payment for the job, as he should, because he doesn't want to become a victim. I mean, he just bodied everybody. So good idea for him to come make that payment. And then, so Lobo's like, you know what, like, who are you? Like, I honestly don't care, but like, I'm kind of curious though, like, who are you? And then that's when the dude's like, I'm Keith Griffin. That's right. None other than Keith Griffin himself. If you don't know, Keith Griffin is two people that created Lobo. Keith Griffin is one of them. That's right. The real life creator of Lobo pulled up in the comic and paid him to wipe out all of the DC heroes. And Lobo made good on the deal. I mean, nobody other than Lobo. Like, come on, like, nobody other than Lobo. Like, it's honestly just too crazy. This man is a menace. He's a problem. If we had a J. Jonah Jameson in DC, he needs to be making stories about Lobo. That man is a problem. That man is an issue. I'm not gonna lie, that man is a problem. But that's this episode of Goats and Goofies, man. I'm glad to bring the series back. It's been a while. I'm definitely glad to have another edition. I didn't think it was going to be Lobo. It kind of just spurred a moment, but glad to get this out, man. Like I said earlier, man, if you enjoyed the content, definitely drop a like, man. It definitely means a lot. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about this episode of Goats and Goofies. If you have any recommendations for anybody you want to see, definitely drop them down below. And like I said, drop that sub, man. We're on that road to 200, and we're almost there. With that being said, man, it's RexTheGreat out. Y'all be safe out there in internet land, man. Spread peace, love, positivity, all of that good stuff. And I'll catch y'all next time.